So here is my iPad, and yours may be in a little different location, but what you're looking for is the podcast app. If you click on there, mine defaults to the featured. So if you look at the bottom, you should see there is a star, and you'll want to click on that star if it's not already done. Therefore, you'll be in the same place that I am, which is featured under podcasts. And this is exactly what it says. It shows some of the featured podcasts. It changes on occasion. So if you're interested, you can come back and look at that. Or if you scrolling down a little bit, you'll see the first ones actually were on new and noteworthy. It then moves to buzzed about. There's a feature on golf this time. Lots of different featured collections. You can browse by category. It's just a very nice place to start to get a little familiar with what's out there and available for podcasts. But the other thing that you can do is you can go to, we'll come back to this in a minute, but we'll go to Top Charts. And Top Charts actually help to show you that there are the focus that we're on today, which are the audio podcasts, but there are also video podcasts. On the top left, you can click on categories and actually get into an area that you're particularly interested in. So if you're interested in health, for example, it will move you to the top audio and video podcasts in that particular topic or subject area. So you can kind of play around a little bit with those. And also, you have the option to search. And so in searching, I just had searched for cereal. So let's just do something different. Let's say I want to search for podcasts that are related to the culinary field. I can just type in culinary, and it will provide me with podcasts that are related to culinary. Now, one thing to keep in mind, there are, at the top here, you'll see there are podcasts that have many episodes, which are sort of the chapters of a book. This top part being the book, this bottom part being the episodes. So these are individual episodes that fall under these podcasts. And so if you know you want to subscribe to something like the Alton Brown cast, then you could click on there and it will likely, as this one does, shows you all of the episodes underneath. You can subscribe directly, or you can just download the individual podcast episode that you're interested in. Okay, so we've looked at featured, we've looked at top charts, and we've looked at search. And those are the things that you really do need to explore a little bit with so that you get a general idea of what's out there and available. And I would venture to say that there is something out there for just about anyone. So if I get rid of culinary, for example, automotive will yield just as many podcast opportunities. I even looked at pharmacy and veterinarian and found some as well. So there's a variety of opportunities to explore. And be reminded that you don't need to necessarily have a device to listen to podcasts, but it is easier to make that more mobile. One of the ones that I've listened to in the past is Serial. And Serial comes from a general area of podcasting, which is called This American Life. So they're stories about our world. And this year, the focus is on the Bergdahl captivity and release. They come generally weekly, sometimes every other week, sometimes monthly, and they're usually about an hour, give or take. So when I go to Serial, I've already downloaded it, but if I wanted to look at it, I could see here what it's all about, and I could subscribe once you know for sure that you want it, but if not, then just hit an individual podcast. Again, the difference is if you download an individual podcast, that's all you hear. If you subscribe, it will push those podcasts to your account um, on a regular basis. Let's go ahead and go over to look at my podcasts, which is once you've downloaded something or subscribed to something, it will show up on your list here. So you can see I didn't subscribe to Serial, but I have downloaded certain episodes. And from here, I can go ahead and um, play them. There are lots of ways to see then what podcasts you have going, and then you can actually go to the button that says unplayed and be able to look at the ones that you've listened to, the ones that you haven't listened to, etc. So that's all I want to show you in this particular section of the video.